Hey guys, just before the video starts, I do want to apologize for the delay with this episode. Unfortunately, heading forward with these trades, it's going to be a lot harder to find them, as I've been having to decline a lot of offers because they've been really garbage. I have been trying to trade for the last week and a half, and I do have a collection of trades which you'll be able to see here, but unfortunately, it may be 2 weeks or so between episodes. Please be patient while I do get the trades. I do want to try and push out a series for you guys. If I can't progress with the series, obviously I'll let you guys know, but have some patience, please. It should be all good. Anyway, enough of that. Apologies once again. Let's go check out the video. What's going on, dudes? It's your boy, The Real Venom, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Rags to Riches series. The series where I start with 10 keys and trade my way up to something really nice. When we last left off, I had to make a loss on selling a Stormy Storm Professionals Panama. I bought it at 15.27, had to sell it off for just under 15. I did a little bit of a trade up, so I now have 15 keys, which is still profit from where we started. We've got a couple of nice trades coming up in this video, so remember, guys, if you do like the video, remember to drop a like on it. And let's get started with the first trade. Alright, so the first trade for today, I was just doing some editing of Rags to Riches episode 1, and I received this trade offer for this fragmenting reality missing piece with lime on it. Now, I don't put much value on paints, especially with unusuals, doesn't change a whole lot. But he's offering 11 keys for it, and obviously I was buying for discounts. Having a look at the hat, there are sellers here which have green on them for 12, and these are bot prices. If I can sell mine at 12 as well, saying that it's lime paint, it should be an easy enough flip, and I'm not really going to push much lower than 12. I'm not going to get someone trying to go, oh, it's 11, whatever, because I'm selling at bot price, and it is full price because I'm not doing a quick sell. I checked the history of it. And looking at the history, I have to grab that up again. It's a very short history and it's cleaned, so it seems like a pretty good deal. So I'm actually going to pick this deal up, and I will come back with the hat that I'm wearing. And here's the hat in game. Honestly, it is a really, really cool effect, and the lime paint works really well with it. So I'm going to actually make that a bit of a selling point for it, because the others just have indubitably green, but the lime works really well. So I'm going to push for the 12 keys. Not going to really go lower because I've dropped it, like I've taken about 2 to 3 keys discount, and I've bought it for cheaper than the lowest spot sellers. So I picked up a good deal here. I'm actually really happy with the effect and the hat. Let's go on to the next trade. Alright, so I've just got this trade offer come through. The 12 keys that I was looking for the unusual. So I'm just going to accept that now. Quick and easy trade. You can see all of them here are TF keys. You can just see them all right here. Just going to accept that. And I'm going to show in the item manager when it comes through. And as you can see here, we've got all 16 keys. So we managed to get that easy trade for that fragmented missing piece, and now we're up to 16 keys. Allows me to go for a slightly better unusual, but I'm really happy with the progress we've made with that. So let's go on to the next trade. Alright, so I was looking around at some deals, and I found this Cloud9 Shutterbug here. It's worth 13 keys 3 months ago, and the only other seller is selling it at 11 keys 28 ref. If I start at 12 keys, it's 1 key below back price, and yes, it's a bit away from the buy orders, but considering it's the only one on the market, it will help out a lot. So what I'm doing is I'm trading 12 keys. I'm going to get a bunch of metal back. I'm going to come back when I've got it in my inventory and I've got all my metal. And as you can see here, we've got the unusual. We've got 4 keys and a bit of metal. The 4 keys can allow for an upgrade, so I might look at something that's worth potentially 18 to 19 and use a key or two. Use all my keys. Either way, got this nice unusual. Let's go on to the next trade. Alright, so I've been holding on to this usual for a very, very long time. I held really steady at 12 because I was like, I don't want to take less than 12 because I paid 11.5. After a lot of discussion with a lot of different traders, Ding Dong here was able to offer me 12 keys. So I'm just going to accept this trade, and I'm going to come back when we've got the keys. Apologies for the low light, but I was just looking around classifieds and I spotted that one of the bots is selling a festive Girardi for 21.33. Now I will be grabbing some metal from my backpack because I don't have the exact refined, but all the refined should be coming from the main backpack. And the reason I'm doing a quick flip like this, which is only 21 refined, as you can see here, buy orders are starting at 23.44. So, what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to sell back to these bots. I'll come back when I put the pure in my backpack after the 2 trades. Just quickly showing, there's the first of Girardi. And here is the metal after the trade. Because it grabbed a reclaimed from here, I just put the reclaimed back, but we still made a little bit of profit. Now, 2.1 refined is not much to scoff at, but if I can get a bunch of these smaller trades, I'll be able to just build up a bit of metal and buy another key. I'm still looking around for good deals, but the market's looking kind of sad right now. But I'll see what I can find. I'll let you know if I do a couple of trades along the way for profit, but for the general part, yeah, cool. Let's move on to the next trade. Just another quick one. Picked up a Siberian Tiger Stripe for 18. I'm going to sell it for 18.66. Just another quick one. I picked up a weight room warmer for 7 refined. I'm just going to quickly flip it. And as you can see, now I'm at an extra 8.44. So I made about 1.66 profit. As I'm saying, I'm just going to quickly roll through these. I might actually just stack them really quickly so you can tell. But basically, yeah, I'm just doing a lot of these little quick flips while I'm waiting for some trades to come through, just because they're going to give me a bit of extra metal to use. All right, so I got an interesting one here. So I was scrolling through the classifieds and I found this um, Aces High Captain's, Carouser's Capitaine. Now, normally I wouldn't buy a Aces High hat or Dead Presence or anything. Like, those hats are really bad with really bad effects. I didn't realize how close to a quick seller was. I have the margin to go up to 7 keys or 7.5 keys, which is probably where I'll go to. And that's not too far above bot price. I'm basically paying 20 more refines than bot price, and I have a bit of a wiggle room before the second person. So I'm going to start it at about 7.5 if he accepts the trade, because I had to add his metal to give him 7 keys. But hopefully he accepts the trade. I'll come back if he accepts it and show it in game. As you can see here, I've got it in game. It's not a bad unusual. I don't usually sell Aces High Hats or Dead Presents just because they're hard to flip because it's a low tier effect. But it's not a bad unusual for the price. And as you can see here, we've got a bit of pure to play with. So now we've got the Carouser's Capitaine, in Aces High. We've got the Siberian Tiger Stripe, which I'm just waiting for the guy to accept the trade. He's offline at the moment, but he'll accept it. We're basically at the same metal, and I've spent basically 7 keys. It was a little bit more. I gained a little bit of metal off it, and once that sells, we're going to have more metal. But for the moment, as you can tell, we're doing pretty well. So let's go on to the next trade. All right, so I waited for a while. As you can see here, this person hasn't come online since I made that trade. So I'm just going to quickly sell the Siberian Tiger Stripe. I'm still making a scrap off it, but unfortunately it wasn't a good investment to pick up. So as you can see here, we've got all the pure from that trade. It wasn't a great investment just because they weren't online, but we're getting close to getting another key. So I'll be able to buy a second unusual and start flipping 2. 2 unusual sales is a lot better than 1 bigger sale, just because you can flip more quickly. You'll have more of a stock to work with as well. So I'm hoping to work towards getting another key. So I have 10 keys to play with then, with the unusual that I'm trying to sell for 7. So we'll be on about 17 keys. Here is about 16.8, which is still really good. But I'll see some trades that I can do. Otherwise, we're doing pretty well. Let's go on to the next trade. It really does pay to do your research. I was having a look at various trades, trying to find something that would be worthwhile for my Carouser's Capitaine. And I found the Strange Villain's Veil. But I just noticed that's named Fart with a love heart. I'm gonna wipe that except for the paint. But the reason I wanted to pick this up is it's selling at a quick buy offer for 6.46. Unpainted. There are blue versions, which are selling for 8.12. So I've got the wiggle room that if I wanted to go up to maybe 8.5, I could also look at that. Or if I just wanted to do a quick sell, 8 keys, I could just put on there, and it wouldn't even be a quick sell, it would just be discounted cheapest on the market. Painted white, which is a very desirable paint. I have had to throw a little bit of extra crap in. I did have to throw in a Bruiser's Bandana, which is about 15. But realistically, I do have the metal sitting there, so I'll probably just do the math on what I've put into the trade, and take the right amount of metal out of it. But I'm really happy with this trade. It's the first time we've dipped out of the unusual market, but realistically, 7.5 keys, make some profit and then some. Let's go to the next trade. All right, so I did do the math. I did pick up the Villain's Veil. It is 23 refined, so that's going to be, that's 10, that's 20, that's 3. You can tell because it's that plus 22. I'm just going to move that over to here. Because technically I did sell the items for that and then use the metal, but I used items that were in my backpack. One of the refined is actually one that was meant to be there, but I grabbed from the wrong inventory. So we do have this much and this Villain's Veil. Now, why did you do that? No, I want you to... There we go. This Villain's Veil is going to be a very, very good sale because I'm going to start with 8 keys. Especially because it's painted white. White's a very desirable paint. So I'm going to sell it at 8 keys and then see what we can do. Alright, on to the next trade. Alright, so I'm doing a quick trade here. I'm giving a key, which is actually a bit less, and I'm buying a Filamental and 4 refined metal. The reason I'm doing this is there is a buyer wanting 1 key and 1 ref, so I'm going to quickly do this, get a bit of profit, and can't complain. So I was looking around trying to find someone to buy this, and one of the bots was buying for 8 keys. It was a quick bumped price. I'm just going to accept this, and I'll come back when I got the keys. And this is the Filamental. The Filamental I thought I could get a quick flip on, but the person who was doing the offer was offline, so unfortunately I couldn't get the deal. So I am just quickly selling it for some metal. So I'm just going to quickly get that trade. And as you can see, the metal has come through. I've just moved up the keys so we can fit as much metal in here. I am just going to quickly trade these for a key, so I'll be back when I've traded all this metal for a key. As you can see here, just trading a bunch of metal for a key. And just accepting that. And as you can see, I've got highlighted. This is the key that I got with the metal. Thank you, not a flamethrower, the person whose key I traded with. So as you can see, now we're on 18 keys and a little bit of metal. Not bad progress, I gotta say. I don't know if I'm gonna have another trade this episode. There might be one straight after this. But so far, I'm really liking the progress I've made. And as I suspected in the last clip, this will be the last trade for the episode. As I mentioned, we're making some good progress. We're sitting on about 18 keys and 14 refined. I'm still waiting for a good deal to come through, but as I said at the start, it's a bit hard considering that the market's not looking healthy, especially for low tiers. It's all bot dominated, unfortunately. But I can see what I can do heading forward for episode 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, favorite, subscribe for more. My link's in the description if you want to actually trade with me. I'll also leave the links to any other socials, including my Twitch, where I stream Monday through Friday, starting at 9 AM. Thank you so much for watching, and just remember to stay classy, San Diego. Peace.
Give them prayer hands, say what's up America. Half of you should know me, right? Other half a replica. Shout out to my